Chore tour. Today we're going to be going around and catching up on some things that I haven't been able to accomplish all week due to my job. So it's the weekend. We're going to get this stuff done. So join me for this video. These trees were here before we built the coop, so they just keep growing through the top of the fence. And we don't want it up above the fence because obviously it's gonna deal damage. It's gonna deal damage to the roof eventually. Because if those leaves just keep getting bigger, it's just gonna cause problems. So I like to come in here once in a while and just trim everything back, all the regrowth, because this stuff grows a lot. I caught Dennis. Took me a minute, but I got him. I haven't been able to come out here and spend a lot of time with him like I wanted to. Just been super busy, but so he's not as friendly as he was. That's my fault. If you're trying to train a bird to be nice, you gotta spend time with them. It's my fault. He's still a sweetheart. He's just a little bit more flighty. He's just a little bit more flighty. All right. There you go, guys. Food and water are good. There's no eggs. I've been kind of keeping an eye out for any. I don't know if they're old enough or not yet, but just keeping an eye out. I don't think the quail have been. Oh yeah, there's an egg right in there. So she is laying. You laying, Mama? We're gonna have to do a project here pretty soon, and that's gonna be moving these males. They're gonna be done. We're dispatching the males because they're old, and I want to get these new ones in. There's about like 15 different quail in there. I don't know if they're boys or girls quite yet, but I'm gonna have to sort out. I'm keeping the female in here, and then what I'll do is I'll dispatch the males, keep this female, and then we'll put more females and 1 or 2 males from there. Maybe keep some males separate. I don't know what the whole plan is quite yet, but for right now, those need food and water. These guys are good though. Goodbye, Dennis. And other pigeons. I see a little barn cat. I see a little barn cat in here. Hi, Muffin. No. What are you doing? You hanging out? You just sleeping? Is you just sleeping? You sleeping? What are you doing? Such a lazy cat. My apologies. I don't mean to offend. You're too fat to fit through these weeds. Oh my. She's moving away. I could sit with that cat all day. She's just so stinking cute. Let's go feed the quail. Slightly looking forward to filming in the fall and winter because my phone overheats. And it's just annoying because every time I go to film, my phone overheats and then it shuts off and I'm not allowed to film with it anymore. It's so stupid. One of these days, I'm gonna get a real camera. And then we're gonna make really good videos, guys. But for right now, I'm not at that point yet, so the phone quality will have to do. And I don't think it's that bad. I think it's pretty good for a lot of the devices I've seen, but alright. The quail food. I'm feeding just a normal protein mix. And then for the pigeons I mix the game bird feed, it's the protein, with bird seed, scratch feed stuff. So eventually these quail will get that, but they're still smaller, so I've just been giving him the protein as like a starter grower. So, get in here and feed some birds. Here's a quail. And there is a licking her mouth muffin standing right in proximity of the birds. I think this one has something in mind. Do you have something in mind? What the heck? What did you eat? What'd you get into? Mish Muffin Pants. Oh, fine then. Be a turd face. Just filled this up last night, so it's pretty good. Coop is not that dirty. This can wait. I did just clean this out not too long ago. We have this one. This is Alfredo. I call her Alfredo because she's scaredy. Oh. Well, all right then. I didn't even touch her. There's 3 and 4. Sometimes they nest down here, but not seeing anything, so we'll gather those. That way they don't break them. Try to keep a system for our eggs, because when we go to sell or make, oldest to newest, so it's written on the bottom which one's old and new. So this is the newest, and it looks like that's full, so I guess we're getting a new container. I gotta get 2 dozen out. I'm selling this week, so that'll be good. We'll get all those old eggs out, and then we won't have so many up on the shelf. The trick is remembering that I have to get those eggs for the person I'm selling them to. Don't have to do that today. I have to do that for Monday when I take them, but Monday is a whole different picture because that's a couple days from now. And the chances of my brain remembering anything, like prime example, didn't put the scoop in, just shut the stupid trash can. So many things, people, going through my mind every day. It's insane. Down to the last remaining turkeys. I don't know if you guys ever saw, but we had like 10 turkeys. And we're down to the last 4. But they'll be out of here by tomorrow. So say your farewells, boys and girls. Not you. You're here to stay, unfortunately, you annoying little chicken. Well, I mean, I could make you not stay, but I won't do that. And there's JJ. JJ's getting all her feathers in. So she's looking purty. She's looking purty. For once. They're nice turkeys. They're very nice turkeys. Very nice. Very, very puffy. We like messing with them. They're funny. I want to get some pet ones after, because these are meat. I want to get some pet ones next time. But that's another adventure for another time. My army is assembling. You guys have a call for your birds? Like if I whistle, like, do you guys have a call for your birds? Like, I can also say, me ladies! And the older ones remember that, the older ones, but I've switched to whistle because the whistle has been a more used sound for other birds, not just the chickens. So we have to water. I tried to start beans in here, and I did it a little too late, so I mean, worst case scenario, this is a greenhouse. It is pretty freaking toasty in here. What is it like? Oh shoot, we gotta open this door. It's over 100 degrees. But it's pretty freaking toasty in here. We could probably grow stuff if we keep it heated, we'll definitely be able to grow stuff through the cooler seasons. So right now I tried to start a succession plan of beans and I got to it a little bit late, which is like everything around here this year. So water this, and then I also have sunflowers setting out. I'm trying to dry those for the birds this fall and winter. I grew all the sunflowers, and these aren't mammoth, but I just kind of saved all the seeds from them, and then put them in here. So everything's drying out. But I did grow, like, I just put in like 30 mammoth sunflowers, and they're huge, massive. So those would be really big heads, which I can go over and show you one of them, but they're still growing, so I can't harvest them yet, but we'll have sunflower seeds for the birds. So that's how tall it is, but look at that head. That's crazy. I love it. I love growing these. It's just such a good way to have, I mean, look at that stem. Look at that base of that stem. That is huge. Oh my word. It's such a big plant. I mean, it's gotta be 11 feet tall, because I'm 5'3". Okay, it's not 5. I'm not 5 feet, guys. I might be short, but I'm not that short. 5'3". It's definitely 11, because that's half of me stacked on top of each other with an extra. So it's huge. But I'll give you guys a garden tour either before or after this video goes up, so you guys can see everything that's happening. But I think that's everything for today's chore tour. I've actually apparently kept up with things more than I thought. Just really needed to feed the quail and pigeons. But hey, you got to see the animals a little bit more than I have been. I've been just so heavily focused on gardening content because this is like prime opportunity for that. But when the winter seasons come and we're more in a downtime, we'll open back up to the livestock content. So for right now, just dwelling with the garden content because it's just a lot easier to use what's happening currently. I should have stocked videos, but I didn't because that's not the way I work. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.